Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay. Agents call the office every single day, and they always want to know what they can do to either get a lower lead cost, buy more leads. They want to know what they can do to make more money. And probably the most scariest thing for any agent to do, who's never done it before, is to ask for a referral. A referral is a free lead. So regardless what you're paying for a lead, doesn't matter if you're doing a digital lead, a direct mail lead, does not matter what you're doing. When you ask a client for a referral, it's free. It's absolutely no charge unless you want to give them something, which we'll go over that in a second. Now, I've been asked, Joe, when do I ask for referrals? How do I ask? What do I ask them for? Do I get just their name and a phone number? Tell me, what do I need to get? Because I don't know what to get. So I'm going to tell you what you should get. I'm going to give you some ideas of when you should ask for it. And then from there, you kind of plug and play, and you decide how you want to do it when you want to ask the client for the referral. Now, you've gone to a house with a lead or a door knock. You're out canvassing the neighborhood. When somebody lets you into their home, you're one step closer to their heart because there's something about you that they liked at the front door. Either the way you were dressed, your tone of voice, what you said, a certain buzzword, yet something that allowed you to cross that 4-inch threshold into their home to speak with them. If you talk to a client and they buy something from you, those clients there, I'm not going to say are going to give you referrals, yet it's more likely they will because you helped them. Now, here's what I like to do when it comes to a referral. And it depends, it all depends if I'm going to deliver policies, if I'm not going to deliver policies. It depends on how many leads you buy. If you buy 15 leads a week, you work in a concentrated area, and you like to deliver your policies, you can ask for referrals then, okay? I like to ask for the referral at that time when I'm with the client. Now, depending on the client, depending on how things are going, if there's a husband and wife, if there's kids in the room, all these things here will play a variable on when I want to do it. You can't tell them, listen, your son's hollering, can you kind of tell him to be quiet? You got to kind of just play it by ear on when's the best time for you to do it. I've gone to a house before, and I just didn't feel comfortable asking for a referral. For whatever reason, either the kid was too loud, I made a sale, but I didn't feel that they wanted me there no more, because sometimes people just want to buy and say goodbye. So a lot of times what I do is that when I'm going through the entire process, told them which carrier that I'm going to probably put them with, you're going to get these benefits here. I like to give them, at that time, the referral sheet when I'm writing down the actual prices. $10,000 is $47.19, etc. So while I'm doing what I've got to do, writing their prices down on a piece of paper on the side that I like to carry, I'm going to ask them, I said, based on the information that I've shared with you, I'm going to give you a paper here for you to help me help out your friends. Is there anybody you would like for me to contact to give them the same free information I gave you, so I can give them the peace of mind that we're striving for today? That's basically all I say, okay? I had the piece of paper, and on the piece of paper, I've got five slots. I have put down, I have got name, address, the city. Usually don't ask for the state or the zip code, because if it's somebody out of town, they'll normally tell you. They'll give me, I'll ask them for their phone number, and then an email if possible. The reason I ask for the email is because I'm trying to gather emails up, which I'll tell you in a minute. Now, I write this stuff down, And as you heard a minute ago, I want to contact them. That contact could be a door knock. That contact could be a phone call. That contact could be an email. It can be anything. Now, let's say they give you two names, okay? Be happy with two, okay? Be happy with one. You have no idea what that referral could lead to. That referral could lead to a presentation and no sale. It can lead to a presentation. I don't want to do it today. Can you give me a call back in a week? Which I'm going to try to do something then. Or it could lead to a sale and asking them for a referral. So what happens with referrals, most of the time, they'll start to mushroom on you because you start doing a lot of referrals who give you referrals, who give you more referrals, which is going to keep you busy. That's the most important part about our game, is staying busy and staying in front of clients. What everybody in the past has said, and they still say it today, is buy more leads, buy more leads. One agent said, Joe, why should I ask for referrals? I can just buy more leads, and that person wanted the information. Well, that may be so. Yet when you get to somebody's house with a lead, that does not mean they're going to say, come on in. They could have just sent it in just because. They could have read something on there and they could have changed their mind. Yet if you're sitting in the house with somebody, you've got a connection, that person likes you, that person wants to help one of their friends, it's the most easiest thing to do. They're going to write all the information down for you. Now, you go through your presentation. Hopefully they buy from you. They can pick one that they can afford. But you have that referral sheet right here in front of you. That referral sheet is 2 people to call. You look at it, you get a little excited, set it to the side, forget about it, do your job to make the sale. At the end of the sale, I will tell them, again, thank you for the 2 folks that you've given me. And I said, if you have time to where I don't seem like a stranger, can you call up Mr. Jones and Mrs. Smith and tell them that I am your new insurance agent, and you gave me their phone number, and I will be contacting them to give them the same free information that I've given you. I'm going to say probably 25%, 30% of people will call their friends up and let them know you're coming, which makes it for an easier hello. My name is Joe. I got your name from Mrs. Jones yesterday. I was at her home. She felt some information that I share with her she thought would be interesting for you. May I come by and see you? If you're a phone caller, you do that. I'm actually knock, knock, knock. Because what I've learned over the years is that when I go to a house and I knock and I show the client the person's handwriting on there, okay? Ms. Jones gave me your name. If you have the person's name on the bottom, maybe do this here. Got the name here, maybe do this here. So out of just privacy, fold it like this here to where they see just their one name on top instead of showing them all the names you've got. And I'm here to, go over the information that she felt that would be of great interest to you. When you're standing at somebody's door and you're speaking a little bit slower than I'm speaking now, you dress like a professional, you have a better chance of them saying, come on in, than by calling them on the phone. I've never been a phone guy, never been a phone salesperson. I'm more the belly to belly, face to face, eyeball to eyeball. I want to get down and dirty. I want to look at your face and I want you to see mine. Over the years, that's done me wonders. Made me a great living. People say, Joe, you can talk to more people on the phone and this and that there. My style. You must find your journey on what makes your life better for you. Now, you can now do the referral after you made the sale. Excuse me. After you made the sale, after the person didn't buy from you, do you mind giving me the same routine I went through at the end of the presentation when you're giving them the leave behinds from the company with the people who bought from you? And if they did not buy from you, you maybe want to leave them some type of leave behind where they felt they've got something for you taking up their time. You can ask them for it then. Now, if you're an old-fashioned guy and you like to deliver your policies, again, it depends on how big your area is, depends how much business you write. It just depends on you. I usually deliver any policy I had back in the day, okay? Back in the day, you saw a policy for $25, $35, $45. Woo, you hit a $45 when you hit a grand slam. Things were different back there. Okay, gas cost a dollar a gallon. A loaf of bread was 59 cents. Things were different back in the day when I first started. I'm going to recommend you guys, if you're working local, you got somebody that gets a policy from you for $75, $80 and higher, I would personally deliver it to the client and resell it again. When they receive it in the mail, they don't get buyer's remorse and call the carrier up and cancel it. Take time out of your day, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Hey, Ms. Jones, I thought I'd come by. I want to personally deliver your policy, the policy that we discussed 2 weeks ago. I've got it here. When I take it to them, I've got their name highlighted, the policy number highlighted. Everything is nice and neat for them. I got a little letter in there saying congratulations. My company card attached to the policy, all that stuff there. My style. If you guys are burners and churners and you just want to go, nothing wrong with that. Yet, when you get a nice size policy, it hurts to get a charge back on it. You get a policy for $35, $40, you get a charge back, you can kind of walk it off. You get a policy for $90, $100 and you get a charge back on it, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts terribly. So to me, it pays to deliver it then. And then at that time, if you want it, if you didn't do it the day of the application, ask them for referrals then. Now, the name of our game is to be in front of as many people as we can. Now, let's talk about this here. I'm going to kind of stray off of referrals, but it's something making money without spending money on a lead. Have you ever thought about when you go to an apartment complex to ask them, do you have a monthly newsletter that goes out? Can I insert something into your new applicant folder? Okay. Go to a mobile home park, the exact same thing. Maybe ask mobile home park, do you mind if I hand stuff out? I'm probably going to tell you no, yet you can ask. Do you have a new applicant form they fill out? Can I put a piece of paper in there so in case they want information on life insurance, health insurance, Medicare insurance, final expense insurance, can I do some of that there to help your folks out that are living here? Gotta try. You must always be thinking of a way to make money. You must always be selling. ABS, always be selling. ABC, always be closing. Your mind must always be on the hunt to talk to somebody. Jack Skaggs said a long time ago, Joe, don't be a secret agent. Let everybody know exactly what you do. Okay? And the reason you do that is because what could happen is that you don't tell them what you do. I'm an insurance agent. That doesn't tell them nothing. Okay? And they buy something from somebody else and they tell you, oh Jack, I just got a policy for my final expense and oh my God, everything was so nice and laid out for me. And you look and say, well, I'm an insurance agent. I could have done that. Yet you didn't tell them what you do. It's kind of being like working a referral when you're speaking with people. On your company card, put down what you do. Let them know that you do life insurance, final expense, burial insurance, Medicare Advantage, Medicare supplements, annuities, accidental, Write it down. Let people know exactly what you do. So hopefully one day, ding, 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 it'll go over and hit them in the head and they'll do it. Another thing you can do, depending on the church you go to, they have the little missalettes they give out, or the little daily forms that they give out, and people in the back advertise. See what it costs to maybe advertise on the back of one of the little papers that they give out every day when you go to church. Another way is just to stay in front of people. Told you earlier about emails. My recommendation is for you guys is to get an email from every client you talk to. Put them on an email blasting list that you send out maybe once a month, once every 6 weeks. I'd put every one of your clients into a blasting sheet with their phone numbers. Okay? There are services you can buy to do that. Okay? You can put it in your phone. Years ago, you can put it in your phone and you can blast out 20, 30 people at a time, and it just comes from me to you. Now when you do it, it comes from me to you, and you see everybody else that's on there. I don't like doing that. Okay? I like to have everything being very private so the person doesn't think somebody else knows what they've got. Find the service or put it in your phone. Label the clients. The way I used to do it, I'd put clients, I'd put down Frank Gonzalez. In front of Frank Gonzalez, I put a C with a dash. That C meant client. So what I start doing, I'm fiddling around, I start sending out text messages. I start sending out emails. An email's kind of nice. You can talk about AEP, OEP, talk about September, which is life insurance month. You can talk about the 4th of July. You can talk about holidays. You can just send them stuff just in general to keep your face in front of them. And you got to make sure that your picture is on your email. Maybe down by your actual signature on the bottom. Put a picture of yourself. By doing this, guys, you're going to start generating business without even trying. By staying constantly in front of somebody's face. One day they're going to sit and say, I need to get a hold of Jack. One day they're going to say, I need to get a hold of Joe. Because every time you go to somebody's house, at that particular second, they may have wanted the information, yet they feel they don't need it when you're at the house. Don't get upset. Leave a card, leave a brochure. Don't worry about it. You call me, I'll give you a call back. You never, ever, ever know what could happen. A spouse, sibling, a child, a parent could pass away, and they were not financially set up for it, and they realize that's what Joe does. So with that said, guys, hit them hard. We appreciate your hard work. If you need anything, call the office. We're happy to help you out all the time. Drive safe. Bye-bye.